What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and this is the Raydar Report. We've been gone for a little while. Holiday. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out, man.
This is our first day back. We didn't get a Monday in where we can regroup. This is the Monday, Tuesday.
Stop playing.
And we live today. So we got my bro Y Toby
Hello.
here. Canada's on. Canada's
Hello.
on.
Toronto's finest.
Quan. We got Quan in his mother. We got Jordy in here. And we
Hello.
always have Rocky, everybody's favorite.
You feel me?
Everybody's favorite. I'm gonna let Rocky hold I'm gonna hold down the Triple C chat and YouTube because we rotate. What up, Deja? What up, Eric Estevez? What up, Patreon chat, man? By the way, if you're watching this, you please join the Patreon at Ray Daniels Presents. My bro Jeremy Green in the chat. Jeremy, I need a sponsor with that Echo app, man. Let's go. So. What are we talking about today, Y Toby and Rocky? What are we talking about today?
Hello, man. It's a beautiful Tuesday, but we had a great weekend, man. I ain't gonna lie. Southside Day was my first time attending Southside Day. Ray, you ain't tell me you was a damn celebrity, bro.
But by the way, I want to say
this. You ain't tell me you be kissing babies and everything like that.
Shout out to you for coming. Shout out to you for coming. Shout out to everybody that came to Southside Day. It was a beautiful event for the kids. Shout out to my partners, Young Jock and Tori Tomlinson, and shout out to Chassie, Cherie, and Tiffany. Chassie, Cherie, and Tiffany should have been on the front page of this, not Ray, Jock, and Tori. They did all the work. I love y'all girls. We wanted to function without you. I'm sending everybody flowers before the week is over. But let's talk about, so there's been a lot of drama. I was at Joe Budden birthday party this Saturday. Shout out to Rashad and Troy and Ian from Earn Your Leisure. Every table that I saw somebody at, they pulled me to the side. Like, Ray, we need to talk to you ASAP. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I'm so oblivious. And they're Atlanta's in trouble. So I'm
the city's done.
They call it Ratlanta. No. Listen, guys. Let's really have an adult conversation about this. First of all, the secret's out the bag.
Yep.
This doesn't surprise anybody who lives in Atlanta. Atlanta's a city where we just know how to behave ourselves. We don't really mess with each other if you're not from a certain side of town. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you from my side of town, so for example, 2 Chainz, Gunna, Ludacris, Young Jock, they from the South Side. They
baby.
My brothers, right? It's we don't have no problems, right? Then you got people from the East Side, Gucci from the East Side, 21 from the East Side. And I love them, but they not South Side, right? Yeah. But I love Gucci and 21. It's just they not Luda and 2 Chainz because they from my side of town. So that's an Atlanta thing. That's the way Atlanta behaves. We kind of support our own. You don't mess with girls from other sides of town.
You don't know what they gonna line you up for.
Exactly. You don't know what they lining you up for. I probably had one girl in Gwinnett my whole life. Right. It was just insane. Maybe 4 girls on the East Side.
The North Side wasn't fucking with
I
all
had
these
300 South Side girls. Maybe 1 West Side chick. Here's my point. You ain't messing with from downtown Atlanta like that. They were just different. So my point is that Atlanta has always not necessarily been together, but we always put Atlanta first, right? And now what I think is happening is we're putting street politics over Atlanta first, and I think that's what's really hurting the city. It's the street politics that we were never built in. Atlanta was never gang culture. Atlanta was never, we represented our neighborhoods, but it wasn't like this. So to me, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The last week, one person that's been happy has been Fonnie Willis.
The DA, right?
I didn't even think of that. First of all, this is the problem with us as black men. We don't realize that the police play the same games we play. Nigga, and they can play better. Right. So guess what they saying? We're going to let you out. Yeah, it's all good. Give them on a plea. They had hours and hours and hours of thug talking and couldn't wait to break his shit up. So look how they do. Look how they strategically do. They plant him away from the city. He can only come to Atlanta 10 times a year. Unless it's work, right? So they take him away from the city, which made him strong. And now he doesn't have the city. And now they releasing this. And now he can't even call into the city now. Yeah. Well, I think they said 21 unfollowed him, Savage unfollowed him. And he can't even call into the city no more and make influence now because of this shit. So to me, it's the police won.
It was very strategic.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, it was crazy out here though. Just being honest with you, they kind of had to. The streets was it was really wild out here. My brother got shot at a video shoot, right? Like literally at the Gunna video shoot. It was really wild street shit. He smacked the little nigga couldn't take it and pulled his gun out and shot him. But my point is it's been really crazy over the last few years in Atlanta with this drugs and violence, the gang culture.
They've been waiting on this.
And by the way, the whole time they've been doing that, guess what they doing? They taking our nightlife away.
Right.
Yeah. So now we have
nightlife.
They shutting down the clubs. Yep. They corporifying Atlanta, right? Yeah. And the easiest, and they got to get rid of the villains. So this is why I tell everybody, you gotta act perfect. You gotta live perfect. Yeah. Young Thug should have been living his life like the police were listening to everything.
Being a chatty patty on the mic,
even
man.
If you're saying something about all this stuff, and now we're seeing Giants beef. We got beef. Like it's been crazy in the city of Atlanta.
He's talked about everybody in the music industry. Who was you that bored? I thought Mariah the Scientist was talking to you.
But I will say this, like Atlanta has been divided, and to me, it's blown up now. So now everybody has Snitch on their name. What? Everybody has Rat on their name. So we can get past that stupid shit and start focusing on our community and really building. Because all we're doing is raising a whole young group of young men who are like 12, 13, that's like fascinated by this rap culture, shit, bro. That can't wait to grow up.
When did it change? Because when I looked at Atlanta from the outside, it looked like there was unity. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who was
that's the thing, though. They put up a front. It was fake.
It was always, no. It's always unity because the city always came first. That's not how New York is, right? That's not how other cities is. Yeah. In Atlanta, the city came first. Right now, politics are coming first, and that's why the city looks so lost. But the city ain't lost. This is just like Goodfellas, bro. This is, if you ever seen Goodfellas, a casino, this is how it ends, guys.
Yeah. It's a crash out. Yeah, everybody loses. Everybody lost.
Let me be honest with you. And most of the problem that we do is, here's the key. You got to be perfect when you up. That's just the key. When most of the time we up, we sloppy. Yeah, I'm up. Now I can do whatever I want. No, when you up, that's when you're supposed to be more disciplined, more perfect.
Instead, you're being dirty.
And it's weird because Thug has built this image of the street guy. Man. And I'm being honest with you, I don't really think he snitched.
No,
let me tell you what I think. Hear me out. Okay, so let me give you some Atlanta shit. Let me just give you some Atlanta shit. Hear me out.
I gotta hear this one.
I always say this: a New York nigga, when a New York dude's robbing you, he's walking up to you like, give it the fuck up, nigga. Yeah. It's up. Right?
Yeah.
An Atlanta nigga rob you, he ain't walking up to you like, give it up. He gonna line you up. He gonna put his arm around. What's up, shawty? Hey, goddamn, what's up?
Put you in the car with his homeboys.
And then boom.
Exactly.
Yeah. So to me, what I thought Thug was probably trying to, like, I tell you what, everyone he asked me anything, but I can't imagine the man that is... It's like, to me, it's just like, I can't personally, Ray Daniels can't imagine the man who has done this much about snitching actually doing it. So to me, the only way I could justify it in my head is he an Atlanta nigga, and that's how we are. What you want? I give you what you want.
He's two-faced.
I'm gonna give you what you want. Like, that's an Atlanta nigga.
You're not wrong at all. That's how I looked at it.
I'm gonna give you what you want. Just, hey, matter of fact, don't tell nobody. That's what you do. Like it's like if you caught me talking to a hoe, right? Nigga, when I was younger, you saying whatever to get the vagina.
Facts.
You telling her what she want. It's the game. It's how Atlanta niggas run game.
But just because it's an Atlanta thing or an Atlanta nigga, we can't not call a spade. We cannot, bro. If you the same nigga telling, Peewee Roscoe shot Lil Wayne's tour bus, not me, I don't give a fuck. You a snitch. You took the same damn plea deal as Young Thug. I mean, not Young Thug. You took the same damn plea deal as Gunna. Both y'all niggas got plea deals and got out of jail early. And so you cannot have the audacity.
That's not necessarily true.
What, nigga? He took a plea to get out early.
He did take a plea.
He should have just sat there.
It wasn't the same plea as Gunna. It wasn't the same plea at all.
Because the thing about the plea he took, Toby, was the plea that he took was basically at the mercy of the court. They could have gave him 20 years. Yeah. Or they could have gave him nothing.
Okay.
Exactly.
So they gave him nothing because he knew it, but they lined him up. See, here's the thing. If you're thug who lives and dies for the street shit, you can't take that strict ass probation.
You can't sit for 2 more months. You're gonna beat it anyway.
He's on probation for what? 15 years, 20?
He can't even come to Atlanta.
That's my
like
point.
20 years, right?
15. It's like it's double. It's double digits, either 10 to 20. Yeah. But my point is, like, this is what they do. They break you down, and now we got all this shit. But I will say this: Atlanta has never been gang culture, has never been snitching culture. That shit was all fake. That was all rap shit made up to sell records. We are now seeing that rap is really the WWE.
Real talk.
That's all rap is. These niggas was saying what, and see, that's why I've been saying on record, the streets is dead.
You've been saying it.
The streets are dead. And the reason why the streets are dead is because you can't think about this. You got rappers like Fat Joe saying I lied on everything I said. Now let's be clear.
Y'all niggas got 6ix9ine back outside.
Let's be clear. Fat Joe from the Bronx.
Yeah.
My family from the Bronx. Fat Joe is a real street guy.
100%.
Like, he really about that life. But now he got to say, I'm really not. That was a joke. So what's happening is now it's like, we're just making it WWE. So how can think about this. Fat Joe been out since the 90s. How can someone in 2025 come out?
Now all the shit fake.
Exactly.
How can someone from 2005 come out and really be a gangster, talking gangster shit, making money, still talking? They're coming after you like you're John Gotti now.
It's absolutely.
That's what I've been saying. The streets is dead, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for the streets being dead now because maybe we can get to some real talented artists.
Me too. Now we're gonna break some
because I remember when about. I think it's about like 6 years ago. Remember that kid that had the record? He had the record to dance like this, and then and then
Spot 'em got him. Spot 'em got him.
Oh, not Spot 'em got him. Well, not him. It was another kid, but he's from Philly, but he snitched when he was 14 because his mother made him.
Corvette.
Corvette. They turned on him.
Yeah.
His mother took him at 14. His career was over with because his mother took him. His career's over with as a man because his mother took him to the police station to tell. Nigga, let me tell you, the streets are so fucked up.
Pop Hunter.
Yeah, the streets are so fucked up the black people because we the only people that are asking you to pick the streets over your family.
And over your life too.
And just over your family.
Don't sit in jail, nigga.
Like Italians do it in the mob, but like the mob is the mob, right? I don't know if there's a mob in every city. You know, I don't know if they got a mob in like. I think they do. I don't know if they got a mob in like Cotton Plant, Arkansas. Like I know that they got some Bloods and Crips over there. You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like, as long any rapper that blows up some street shit, mark my word, they coming after you with the wrath of God to the point where it's no point to even do it. And I'm telling y'all, the next step is going to be going after women. I don't think it's going to happen for another 18 months, 24 months.
Them OnlyFans hoes, they coming.
No. I'm
talking about Ricos is coming.
I'm talking going after rap females about who they're paying for, what street activity they're paying for. You got to remember, like, everybody is connected to the streets. All of us in this room.
Some way, somehow.
Everybody in this room connected to the streets. So we all understand what comes with street shit. Bro, go ahead.
Can I say this, bro? I ain't going to lie.
Word Leaker, what up, Word Leaker?
We have to be honest about Young Thug, bro. Young Thug might just be the biggest cancer to Atlanta. I think Young Thug has ruined the city. Let's talk about this.
Rollo said that, by the way, and to be honest with you, I'm not mad at Rollo for saying that because you should not be calling other men, telling them how they
fuck with this nigga and do this with that nigga.
I don't like that behavior. That behavior is actually
that's bitch shit.
That's not Atlanta behavior.
Hold on. What if he was just giving his friend advice? Because what we're hearing is that P slime Lil Baby.
He did.
That's what we're hearing.
But why are you telling another grown man not to fuck with P?
How did P slime Lil Baby?
So what they're saying is that
what they're saying.
I have no. I don't
know
if this is true.
Okay, so that's my point. So when we say P, listen, I know P. That's why Whack. Let me tell you something. That is one of the most stand up black men I've ever met in my life.
So the Scooter Braun stuff is nonsense. Let's call it what it is.
That's
he did get that 300 million from Scooter.
But hold on.
And he ain't give Baby shit.
Okay, so let me say this. This is the divide and conquer shit that white people do to black folks. No, I'm being honest. Why would you, Scooter, go to Lil Baby first when you know Lil Baby is signed to someone? You plant the thought in his head to make him look at him crazy. Yeah. So when shit hits the fan, now they unfollowing each other.
Now they don't fuck with each other no more.
That's the divide and conquer game that we've
always
seen
fall 1700s.
For. It's been happening from day one. That's why I'm like, dog, like, P, baby, y'all need to get on the phone, talk. Like, hey, man, the only goal should be to do what you got to do for your family as a man. It's not should be, and by the way, and after your family, next is community.
Yeah.
And if after that is like, you know, whatever happens from now, I don't care. But like, you should take care of your family first, then your community. These niggas be worried about the wrong thing. They worried about street shit.
Grown ass man trying to appease the streets, bro.
I hate that they label like tax-paying citizens like rats and shit. Like, no, this is what we paying for. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta remember, like when NWA said "fuck the police," it was a different time.
Yeah.
You say "fuck the police" in a song now, like they'll kill.
They're coming for you.
They'll come for you, bro.
They're coming for you quick.
You'll get indicted.
You wouldn't get to drop the song.
And not only that, nigga, you gotta be perfect. Everybody got phones. Everybody around you, like when they took Thug down, and when Thug said what he said about the Gunna and all Gunna gotta do is be strong. I want y'all to know something. Gunna and Thug are not from the same neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They have no loyalty to each other outside of business.
Facts.
When Gunna is from Shady Park, Thug is from Cleveland Avenue.
Yeah.
They still south. Shady Park is College Park. Cleveland Avenue is south. Is Atlanta basically. It's the most south city of Atlanta, right? Like it's like the hood, right?
Yeah,
After
that's
you
the
get past
hood.
the airport, right? So he's from there. So they were business associates. So the DA knew what they were doing by putting Gunna in the indictment because Gunna ain't did shit. Absolutely. He ain't got nothing to do with this. But I can say you did, and now sit you down for 13 months till we figure it out. Gunna sat down for all that time, and then it becomes like, dog. I always say this. We always talk about a nigga. Somebody will always say, "I'll kill for you." I'll kill for you. I'll die for you. Can you live for me then?
Live for me, nigga.
Can you just live for me then?
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
So for me, that's what I'm saying. So like to me, it's like I think what happened was Gunna probably would have killed for Thug. Probably would have died for
Absolutely.
Thug. Probably would have.
He got out of jail still repping Thug, and then it's all these niggas was tweeting shit.
But he wouldn't live for him.
He was still wrong.
And here's my point. If he live for him means sit down with him.
Yeah, he should have sat down.
And he didn't sit down with him, which is, but they weren't really friends like that.
Can you blame a non-street dressing fashion nigga to sit down for you?
I can't blame him if he got in business with gangsters and he's saying gangster shit.
You said himself, he was never the gangster.
But that's the point. I think that was his karma. I think God sometimes, don't think God ain't in the middle of all of this shit. God will humble your ass. And I think God, because I remember one of my street dudes, my boy Scarzo, came to me and he was like, yo, when all the indictments came down, I was like, Gunna's not a street dude though. He was like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. He said something happened with French Montana and Gunna said, you pick the side, you got to stay over there.
Yeah.
And that tells me that
he was playing the politics.
You got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to pick a side. Now, I think Gunna's like, I'm done with the streets. I'm racing. I'm running. And now I just want to see how Thug, like, I'm really interested how Thug, because Thug is the John Gotti of this rap shit. Like,
it's over with, though.
Like, what I mean by John Gotti is, if you know John Gotti's personality, he was boisterous. Like, that's Gotti. Yeah. Like,
absolutely. He wasn't hiding nothing.
Like, he ain't hiding nothing. I ain't scared of nobody, nigga. I'll die in jail. And I think Thug was on that. I still think he felt that.
I don't think he was on that.
I think he was ready to die in jail. I believe he was ready to die in jail. I believe he was. So I want y'all to listen to this theory, bro. Go ahead.
Listen to my timeline events. Since Young Thug came out, look how Atlanta has just crumpled, bro. So he comes out, he's been out, but he pops off with Nicki Minaj, Donald Glover. That was the beginning. I started hearing lyrics don't really matter no more. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. Donald Glover, boom. Then he starts cross-dressing. But it's okay because my nigga wants to keep a stick in his dress, so it's cool. Niggas made it okay. Then my nigga wants to beef with Nut. Got Nut killed. YFN. Get with the YFN kill, right?
Allegedly.
You
got to say that.
Okay, allegedly. But he started a beef with Lucci that split the city up. Yeah. After that, he wants to make the hottest tape, one of the best mixtape duo tapes ever with Rich Homie Quan. But because Rich Homie was getting too much shine, he got everybody to blackball Rich Homie.
That's not true. We can't be saying
as I'm saying, like, you got to be careful when you saying certain stuff if it's not fact.
He said he wasn't fucking with Rich Homie no more, and the industry stopped fucking with him.
I know, but and to be honest with you, I've said on record, I think that's the worst thing he's done. I think that's what hurt him. What hurt him was he was calling people saying, "Hey, we ain't fuck with that nigga no more." And now you got him on camera. Now you got him on tape hearing it. You see 21 saying he really ain't do it like that. Nah, fuck that.
And he's telling all these other, don't fuck with P. Don't fuck with Lil Baby. Don't fuck with 21. He's canceling the whole city out. Like, just because a nigga's hotter than you doesn't mean you have the right to say this shit, bro.
But I will say this. If he can figure out how to get out his way and get into music, he is.
But what is he going to rap about?
That's why I said get out his way and get into music. Thug really is the shit. Listen, man. This is what happens when you mix a whole lot of people who don't really have no real loyalty to each other, put a whole lot of money and put a whole lot of women and put a whole lot of stakes on the table, and this was gonna fucking happen.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like